All right, we're up. Finally. Riggs is out on the West Coast. I'm back in Massachusetts. We are separated at last. And honestly, full credit to me, not in my picks last week, but I can't give anything away for 6 months from now. But if people know the thing that Riggs did to me, I would.
6 months would be amazing.
It's amazing. Honestly, amazing I'm here. Like, that's pure class. Because that was really, honestly, the shittiest thing anyone's ever done to me, ever, on any level.
Look,
Ever.
I don't agree with that. I think we're good friends. I think you and I are good buddies.
We are great friends.
Forged an amazing friendship over the last several years. So I'm happy to be your friend. I'm happy to do this gambling show. I'm happy to have won a couple bets last week to basically break even. Ricky finally broke through and may be the most meaningless tournament that's like ever happened. So I'm happy for him for that. But I got some good bets. I looked at the board this morning. I'm on the West Coast.
Yes.
And I'll be honest with you, Kirk, I wish we were in person again. I thought we had a nice time in person. I think that
I miss being in the car with you. I just miss being in the car with you. I just miss driving around. I miss having the rig.
That we had will just be one of the more platonically romantic moments I think I've ever had in my life. So
for now, yeah, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Season finale. Who knows what? Yeah, who knows what happens? Who's to say?
I like the board.
Yeah,
I like the board this week.
Well,
I got.
Before we get
that I love, I got 5 total. I'm ready to rock.
I got 7 total. So let me say before.
Wow.
Last week rough for me. I got Fowler. My Fowler Finau combined top 5. I think that was it. You had a pretty good week last week. That tournament stinks. That course stinks. The tape delay stinks. The whole thing stunk. You know, Fowler beating Morikawa in the fucking playoff. Nobody knew it was happening. It wouldn't happen in any other sport. It's a disaster. I don't understand it. Golf has to fix it. We know that's not going to happen, so I'm not going to focus on that. Let's focus on John Deere, a field where, just to give you some perspective, the betting favorite this week is Russell Henley. That is where we're at with John Deere. Nothing against Russell Henley. He played with Freddie at the Masters. He seemed like a nice guy. But that's the kind of field we're dealing with. So if you want to go first, go for it, and then I will follow in kind.
I'm going to go at some point, our guy has to deliver. So I'm going Mr. Aberg, plus 138, top 20. He, I believe, was like 67, 68 or something last week.
One bad round,
and then
like fucked me over.
72, 73 on the weekend. I think we had him at top 20 or so, and he just collapsed down this on the weekend. Mm-hmm. Eventually, this guy's going to break through. You have him as a Ryder Cupper. I got him at plus 138, I think it is, to finish top 20. The field stinks, like you said. I got to give a shout out to my friend Trent. This is his favorite tournament.
Great tournament.
John Deere Classic.
Like the course.
I think a couple of years ago, Kirk, I think like there were 0 players in the top 40 in the field or something like that.
Yeah, that's a rough
So I'm going with Ludwig top 20. I'm gonna keep riding him until he does it. So I got him top 20 plus money. The Swede this week.
I got 2 Ludwigs here. Coney can confirm when he puts them up. I have Ludwig plus 115 over Cam Young for the tournament and plus 115 head-to-head round 1. Young stinks right now. I'm putting the jinx something. Young's probably
what happened to Cam Young?
Probably won the tournament by 6 shots this week, so who knows. But first of all, he's in the field, which is crazy. Secondly, a year ago at this point, he almost won the U.S. Open or the PGA? Which one was he in the mix in? Both? I forget.
British Open. He finished.
No, I know that. I was going to say, this is before the British Open and he eagled the 18th hole, but he was in the mix. I think he was in the mix at the, because I think I picked him top 5 or something at the PGA last year, and he was in the mix until like at the back 9 on Sunday. He's done nothing this year. It played okay at the Masters. Switched his caddy. We know all that. He got Webb Simpson prayed and gave him his caddy. But he's been like very, very, very mediocre. I don't know. Maybe he wins this tournament by 8 shots, but he stinks right now. Ludwig is playing better. I'm getting plus money first round, head-to-head, and the tournament overall, plus 115. I think Ludwig is like 6th or 7th favorite this week to win. This is a guy who's done nothing. I like him, but he's done nothing. And he's obviously, also, I'm not sure why. I guess he didn't win anything. He must not be in the Open, Ludwig, because he wouldn't be playing this tournament, I wouldn't think, if he was in the Open, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can remember, was it like
he
4?
Must be trying to get.
Was it 4 exemptions? Is it this tournament? Is it?
I saw Sergio didn't make it in either. This is his first time not playing the Open since he was a
97
child, basically.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Crazy. So I got Ludwig
I'm
twice.
All right. I'm going to go head-to-head matchup, too. I'm going to get mine out of the way right now. I got Shank over Hadwin.
So do I.
Plus 110.
So do I. Plus
in the
110.
first round.
Yep.
Hadwin, ever since he got absolutely truck-sticked by that security guard,
not good.
I just can't bet on him. I saw plus money for Shank. Shank's been playing pretty decent, actually, I feel like. So I got round one. I like to get a little bit of juice early. I like Thursday action. So my head-to-head matchup, I got Mr. Shank over Mr. Hadwin, plus money, plus 110, round one, Thursday.
I have the same bet, and I have this guy. I think Shank has 3 top 10s in the last month and a half. I have Adam Shank top 10 plus 320. I am rolling. Every week you see him in the mix. Every week you see him in the mix. He's in this field. Top 10 plus 320. I am riding the Shank Express all the way to a 6th place finish this week, I predict, at the John Deere Classic. Yes.
As long as it's not T6 for the old...
T6 might work, but yeah, 6. I'm taking for Shank plus 320. You're not in on that one.
No, I'm not on that one. I think he's going to beat Hadwin hopefully round one. I think he's I can't bet that much on Shank. But there's one bet that I do love this week, which is plus 300. This is my biggest long shot. I got Grayson Murray, opinionated fella on Twitter, and doesn't make it onto the tour a ton, but on the Corn Ferry Tour, been playing great golf.
Yes.
This is basically a Corn Ferry Tour event. So I've got Grayson Murray, top 40, is plus 300. That's my biggest long shot.
Okay.
3-1. Always got to do is finish in the top 40. We don't need a fucking miracle. We don't need the best golf of all time. We need top 40, and there's no one in the field. So I like Grayson Murray this week.
Okay, I like that. I got a small, it's a plus 100. I'm going to throw a plus 100 top 30 because he's been quiet lately, but this field stinks. Chris Kirk, top 30, plus 100. I was surprised to see the odds were even that good. But he finished 14th last week at the Rocket Mortgage, so he's starting to round into form a little bit. I would think he's in the Open, having won this year on tour. I would think he's in the world top 50. I would have thought at some point. I should have done more research on that, but I have him plus 100, top 30. I'm going to give you the other guy. I mean, you knew this was happening. Plus 175. Eric Cole, top 20 in the field. Guy. I mean, he could win this. I was dancing around picking him to win, but plus 175.
I'm in on that.
Yeah, I was stuck.
That.
The Barstool Sports app,
brainer.
A wonderful app, gives Eric Cole no respect. I mean, I'm not sure what else we can do with this guy. I think I'm 6-1 with him. So Eric Cole plus 175, top 20.
Yep, that was a no-brainer. The fact that he was even in the field. This is like an event that Eric Cole. He must have got his schedule wrong or something. He's better than this event.
Feels like he should be hosting it. It just seems like his kind of event. Right. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
This is the Eric Cole Invitational.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a lock. I had that as well.
Good.
And then I've also got, this is such a Brendan Todd event
that's true.
It's crazy. I've got him top 30 is plus 150. He's not been playing the best golf of his career.
Yeah.
But again, this is a B. Todd event. This is just Birdie Central, the easiest golf course of all time. A boring name, a boring guy. Nice guy, really nice guy. But top 30, I saw plus money for Brendan Todd. Easy event for him. John Deere Classic, B. Todd, all day. I got him plus money. I think he's plus 150 I saw to finish in the top 30. So I got Brendan Todd this week.
Do you have anything at the U.S. Women's Open this week?
It's the same thing we talked about, I feel like, at the men's senior open like a month or so ago where, it's so weighted that I looked. I hate the odds. All of the names of the players that I like have horrific odds. Obviously,
Roseng is the favorite to win the tournament. She's a favorite.
Is going to be who everybody focuses on. Stanford, California. She's played in, 2 events? 3 events now? 3 events.
3, okay.
Obviously won one of them. So and has had great showings. But I hate the odds, Kirk. I wish they were better odds. I would be hammering a couple things. There's a couple names that I like in general, but the odds just stink. So I'm staying away from it.
I've done well with Jin Young Ko, so I'm at plus 200 top 10. I'm going to do that. I think she'll have a good week there. I'm actually looking forward to watching it at Pebble Beach this week to see how they do.
They've never been there before.
Never been there
cool.
before, which is fun. I saw that tee find the Roseng's pocket, which that was cool the first time I saw it. The 800th time was like Joey Chestnut.
Awesome.
Like I've had enough of Joey Chestnut in my life. It's just enough. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
what was that? Was canceled and then not? And
Yeah,
then
I mean, go
uncanceled?
away. Just go away. We get it. Like everyone at Barstool became one of these things. It's like, oh, we get it. He's not acting. It's a joke. We get the meta aspect of it. Fuck off. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that was as exciting as the 3M. I think last week that was great.
Oh, I'll tell you, the most exciting golf tournament in America last week was definitely not the Rocket Mortgage. It's all again. I'm gonna be teasing for the next 8 weeks. So just get ready for it. Get ready for this Barstool Golf Ryder Cup showdown. I'll be previewing this thing till everybody's forgotten about it, which is going to be soon, probably 2 weeks.
What do we think? January 1, if first episode.
I hope so. I mean, I saw my friend Jim Murray from Boston Radio Guy tweeting out that they should be doing cameos for golf people at Barstool. And let me just say, the experience to pay and spend a couple hours in the cart with Hank Lockwood would be unforgettable. It would be what an amazing moment that would be in my life to get to do that.
Incredibly nice guy, Hank Lockwood. I like Hank. So
We
Hank,
all like
if you're
Hank.
listening.
It's a drip. We all like him.
Also, golf nut, absolute golf nut. Which
Yes.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but everybody at Barstool is a golf nut now. Actually, it's just it's become a giant golf brand, the whole company. So
Keep in mind-
Hank's a big fan of that. He's a big golfer.
Keep in mind, the one person who didn't go rogue when it came to his own golf thing was Kirk Minihane, who they told to go rogue for this gambling show. What did I do? I circled back and said, let me talk to my buddy Riggs. Did that happen, yes or no?
It happened, and we're big circle back guys too. We like to circle back. We like to hammer the keywords from all the business folks who we
ahead.
love, who we're great friends with. So
Yeah, they're great.
I got one more pick.
Oh, go ahead.
I've got the Jägermeister.
I knew
top
it. Yeah,
20,
I had a feeling this was going to happen. Yeah.
plus 188. This is my guy. I'm gonna ride or die with him the whole year. I love the Jägermeister. He's actually played pretty good golf.
Played pretty well.
Again, plus money, plus 188, top 20. No one's playing this week, so I've got the Jägermeister top 20. I think that what happened last week on the golf course, as a guy who has been known to play a good amount of golf, I think that was the single most intense golf I've ever been a part of, or I think I ever will be a part of.
Anyone's ever been
and it's
part
not
of
even
it.
close.
I'm not even kidding. I'm still emotionally a little run down from it. A little bit. A little run down from it.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
can't believe
just-
we're doing this show. I thought we'd have to take a couple weeks off.
Well, to your credit, because I was in the car with you last week. You give me the tour of. We were watching those guys play. That one guy take forever to play that hole in the North-South Amateur. I thought it was freaking
Jesus.
Aaron. I thought it was Arian Foster, for Christ's sakes. Like I said on my show, before Aaron Foster's round started, my parents were alive. I mean, Jesus, Arian, hit a fucking shot.
Yeah, he's a little can't lay-esque.
You were saying to me, hey, I'm going to take the whole week off. I'm out with the boys. But I said, hey, I could do this. And you said, no, this is the one show I wanted. This is the show that you value the most of anything in your entire portfolio.
Yeah, we got to give the people the picks. That's it. They're locked in
Every week.
to the Barstool Sportsbook, which they should go download, use.
Absolutely.
Call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a gambling problem. Bet responsibly. But I'm a big Barstool Sportsbook fan. I like to promote it, and I like doing this show. And there's no way I could come off that beautiful tour that we did together where we looked over 13 and 14 at Pinehurst number 2, and then not talk a little bit golf gambling about the John Deere Classic.
Tour
So,
through the clubhouse.
so
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was wonderful. Colin, next week we're on the road next Wednesday, right?
We are on the road next Wednesday.
We'll
Yes.
be able to do this show though.
We will find a way. Yeah.
We'll be in Madawaska, Maine next week.
We won't
so
be as hungover as Riggs is right now, but we will be.
No, Riggs is damaged.
Riggs
Riggs is
is
bagged up.
damaged goods, just rummaging through picks right
He's
now.
a functioning alcoholic. I mean, it's amazing to watch.
if I don't cancel myself during the show, we did a great job. That was that's an amazing performance.
Well, how drunk were you last night?
What do you mean last night? You mean right now?
Really?
It's 6 a.m. here.
What are you doing? You're a grown man. You with your crew?
I'm doing a gambling show. We got to talk about gambling. Oh yeah. Well, my crew's asleep. I mean, we tee off in like 2 hours, so
Yeah.
this is early, but I'm happy to do it. I'm happy.
You playing
to do
well though?
I fired a 73 at Sheep Ranch.
Nice.
I fired a 76 at Bandon Trails, and then every other round, I think I shot 80 on the number. So I played pretty well. It's windy.
That's pretty good.
Windy, tough
Yeah.
out here. But yeah, I'm hitting it pretty good. And I can't wait for the show to be over. I'm very excited for that part of the day.
We'll end it. Who are you picking to win this term if you had to pick somebody?
God. I like B. Todd. I love
To
B.
win the
Todd this
tournament?
week. I think this is.
Oh, yeah?
This is a B. Todd kind of event. This is just that.
It feels
You
like
know
it
that. Who do
does
you
feel like a
this
Denny
week?
McCarthy kind of event too. But yeah, I could see.
I
that.
saw him up there. What was he like? The second favorite
Yeah,
or
he's like
something for the whole
he's like
tournament?
plus. He's like 14-1 to win. I couldn't do it.
I'm going to watch more Pebble Beach Women's Open this week than I am John Deere Classic. No offense to John Deere Classic, but I'm very excited to watch the women. I just didn't like any of the odds. I hated the odds.
All right, go vomit or go back to sleep. Do whatever you're doing. We'll be back next week.
I'm going back to sleep. That was a great show. It was a lot of fun.
Goodbye.